Today, I'll be talking about the value of career retreats. Have you ever had a career retreat? Have you ever done a career retreat? Career retreats are a time to take stock, to analyze, to examine, to assess yourself using your own metrics, your own measurement scale on how your trend has been, what trajectories your career taking, and so on and so forth. Because it's always been said that an unexamined life is not worth living, and so it is with your career. There must be some sort of metrics that you're using to examine the trend and trajectory that your career is taking. And I usually recommend an annual career retreat, or in ideal situation you can even have it twice a year or quarterly. Worst at all, you should have a career retreat at least once in 3 years. Back in high school days, or in secondary school, or in the intermediate level while you were still in college, there were those lofty goals, those ambitions that you set for your career, when you thought that at this age I should be this, at that age I should be that. You had some plans, you had some high hopes. Some people in the universities, some people at the start of their career, they had actually had those aspirations and ambitions, as it were, and they are quite healthy. It is very, very healthy to dream. It is healthy for your career to have high hopes and ambition. And I totally concede, things don't usually pan out as you wished they do. Not always. They don't always go the way you thought they should. But it is always good that you have the end goal in mind. It's so you are fine. You're not alone on that path. If what you had set out to achieve at the start of your career, if it doesn't seem like you are on that path, but you're not alone. It happens to so many people out there. It happens to so many of us, and that's why you must consistently reinvent yourself to target and to find your way back to the track towards the goal that you set for your career at the start. Do you know the worst thing? The worst thing for you is to discard those lofty dreams and ambitions because things were not going the way you thought they should go. You should not discard those lofty dreams and ambitions. It helps you. It's just like you're playing a game of football, for example, and you don't have a goal post. You are not playing to score a goal, then you are just playing aimlessly. And that is how your career is when you are not playing towards a goal. And so you should not discard those goals and ambitions that you set out for yourself, either back then in school or even at the start of your career. Once in a while, you should always come back to see what's working, what's not working, what you should do better. You should always reach within to ask yourself the why questions. Why are you in this career in the first place? Why do you do what you do? And you should also ask some what questions, like what do you want to achieve with this career? What do you want to become? And where are you now is just a journey on the path of what you want to become. What is that thing that you want to become? That is the what question. And what do you need to do to become that thing you wanted to become? What do you need to do now to become that thing? And what do you need to do to get there? Those are some of the questions you need to ask yourself when you have a career retreat. And career retreats are time, possibly a whole day or half a day, that you just retreat into yourself and put yourself on a scale and have a time to actually assess and have a glance at your career, at your path, at what you have taken, at what you are adding to yourself, at new trends in your profession, at what's a high, for example, doing to your profession. What other certifications do you need to add? You may need to re-strategize, you may need to recalibrate, you may need to periodically rate yourself where you are versus where you need to be and where you're going and what you need to do to get there. And finally, it's always important, you must measure yourself by your own metrics. Don't use other people's skill to measure yourself. Compare your career with your goal. compare your career with your own goal, not with another person's, because you're on a different path. It doesn't matter if you're in the same field, you are different people. And so our paths are distinct and different. You don't attempt to run another person's race, else you will run yourself aground. So periodically assess and evaluate your career. It helps you to refuel, it helps you to reinvent yourself. If you haven't had a career retreat in a while, then you should have one within the next 60 days. It comes highly recommended for you. And if you would like my really simple guide to having a career retreat, please, you can drop a comment and your email in my inbox. Just send me a personal message with your email and I will share with you my really simple guide for having a career retreat. It is free. I don't have any subscription, so you don't need to subscribe to anything, but it's just free. And until I see you again in the next episode, kindly like and share this video. I am Olusheun and I'm deeply interested in you.